in BO chapter 4. Let us today now understand decentralization. Let us see what the meaning of a decentralization. Decentralization means when you one person as a management, top management, you can't cope up with every work and human cannot be present everywhere. So you need to distribute your work among the various members. So you have to decentralize. Centralize means hold it. Power is in the hand of only one person. And decentralize means you are releasing the power among the number of members so that everyone can control the activity in proper manner. So the meaning is the delegation of the power. Delegation means assigning. You are giving. Delegation of the power. Power means authority. Authority to be dedicated, given, distributed among the members. From the upper to lower level. The head of the institution is dividing his power among the number of people at a lower level in an orderly manner. It's not done haphazard. It should be done in a very precise manner. You have to think before assigning power who is capable and to whom power can be given is known as a delegation of power. So delegation of power is must in those organizations which are big in size and the organization in which number of activities are to be done at a time. The definition is given by the Henry Fayol. He said that to assign the power, you have to assign, you can't deny. When the size of the unit increase, it's not a matter of choice, it's a matter of compulsion. So to assign the power to the superiors means the general manager is there. Below the general manager, there are departmental heads. There are number of other superiors to whom you have to give the power to enable the distribution of the work and to include in the decision making process. The main important function of delegation of power is that we are giving authority to those members, those superiors who are capable, have the knowledge of various fields, and we are allowing them to include in our decision making power so that probability of hasty decision decrease and whatever decisions are taken are going to be after discussion, after compiling all the points which are given by various superiors. So the decision going to be better and it is good for an organization. So no institution can work only with the centralized authority. You have to accept the decentralization as you grow, as you expand and as your organization size increases. Now, which important points you get because of the decentralization? The very first, the quick decisions can be taken. If you have assigned the power to the superiors, to the middle section, any problem arise in case of emergency, what decision to be taken, quickly they can take the decision because they have the power. If you don't do so, then only one person to be approached for every small and every problem arise, then time you required more and that will be too delayed in taking decision which is harmful for an organization. So the speed will come, accuracy will come and good quality work will possible when you delegate the power. Number 10, next is that is the less workload for the top management. For very small thing, you can't disturb them. And if you involve them in all the small aspects also, then they are going to be irritated. They have lot many other work to do. So when the power is assigned to you, you are the sole authority to take the decision. It means that, in other words, you should not disturb them in all small routine activity and the problems. Then only their workload will be reduced. That is what the main purpose. They don't want that small problem should reach to them for taking decision. So power is assigned, use your power and reduce their workload. Next is increase in motivation. When you are developing the second line, when you are giving power to someone, directly or indirectly, that personal feelings of that person going to be motivated. The person feels that yes, I am encouraged by my management, yes, my value is considered and I am now doing something after an experience, after an proof of that particular person ability. If you assign the power, that person will feel motivated and he encouraged towards doing more work. Increase in the management abilities to emerge the future manager. No one going to stay in this world forever. You have to prepare the second generation. You have to train the second line of management. The organization in which always the only few people are holding power and they are not uplifting the second line, there will be a vacuum. And that vacuum will create a difficulty in future. So to cope up this particular aspect, as and when you are adding members in the second line in the superior list, your future managers are getting trained, and so when the top management retire or leave the firm, the next one are now by that time capable of handling the issues. So your future managers are trained because of delegation of authority. Effective control. One person cannot control everything. When more superiors are involved in that particular aspect by giving them authority, now they are going to control and they will keep the watch whether the work is done properly or not. So always the good quality can be received by the organization with the help of delegation of power. Then harmony is created. If you want in an organization that everybody cooperate, everybody feel good and everybody are doing work with enthusiasm and with feeling of ownness, oneness, that is possible when the more people are involved and they remain within the group as one team. So that team spirit can be encouraged and the transferring the message of the management towards the achievement of the goal can be easily attended by creating harmony, peacefulness, giving the you can say that counseling to the members, those who are feel frustrated. All this work can be done easily by the superior because they are near to the worker, to the bottom level people. So here harmony problem can be solved there and there only, and one kind of good feeling can be generated. These all are the benefits or an important or an advantages which you get because of decentralization. Still the decentralization is having some limitations, some difficulties are there. What you have to be careful when you are dedicating, giving the authority to people. Number one, it is in a very small business, it is not possible. If your size of business is small, centralization is the only option because you hardly earn something. Question does not arise that you add on the management in your business. So delegation of authority and decentralization is not suitable for the small business organization. If the business secrets need to be maintained, then because the more superior are there, they know all the business tactics, they know all the secrets of the business. Now human are human. You can't say or you can't judge the honesty or the faithfulness of that person. So the business secrets are to be maintained, then a very great vigilance system to be developed. Otherwise, your secret may be go out and your competitors may be taking undue advantage of it. So by giving a delegation of authority, you have to be very careful for the keeping your secrets properly. Then difficulty in implementation of the common policies and coordination. If the synchronization is not there, if all the members, that is the superiors, are not having of a one theory, one psychology, one that feel of a team spirit, then sometime it may possible that the common policies and coordinations can be difficult to be maintained. There may be an ego problem. There may be a clash of their mentality. There may be a problem of that I am superior or I am boss, and that sort of an ego may clash, and ultimately the coordination of a business organization and common policy may be suffered a lot. Next is that if the person is not efficient to whom you have assigned the authority, the selection of that manager itself is if not good or proper, in that case the person may not be able to justify what authority is given to him. So that much output you may not receive. So the selection of the superior and the person to whom you are assigning your authority, that person should be capable of justifying the authority which is given to him. Then only whatever the fruitful output you are expecting can be received. So these are the points which to be kept in mind while delegation of decentralization and delegation of authority you do. These limitations are to be kept in mind. Otherwise, there are so many important points and good points. Big organization cannot overlook the delegation and decentralization. It is one of the most important aspect of management. Thank you.